2021 was a year of quitting with 8 months of nearly record numbers. In November alone, 4.5 million people left their jobs. Despite these numbers, one CEO tweeted the Great Resignation is a lie. Gravity Payments founder and CEO Dan Price says his company experienced a near record high employee retention and record low employee resignations last year. He joins us again. Dan, it's good to see you. It's been a little while. So this tweet caught our eye. We do follow your feed here. I'm wondering if I didn't understand something, because it's actually happening. It's not necessarily a lie. Would you call it something else then?
Well, the reason why it's a lie, Joe, and yes, thank you always for having me back, is because it's pointing the finger in the wrong direction. Point being, companies that are investing in employees, companies that are following that age-old norm that we know is the right thing to do, investing in your people, they're not experiencing the Great Resignation. And so some people have called it a great reckoning. And it really is that the employers have had the problem for so long, it's really forced the employees' hands. And it could end up being 50 million employees that do technically, yes, leave in 2021 when they count all the numbers, but it's because of the employers. So it points the finger in the wrong direction.
Gotcha. So the Great Reckoning, I was curious, Dan, it seems to me that companies have long had a lot of the leverage, right? If you don't like it, you can go work somewhere else. But I'm wondering if you think with all of these resignations that they're starting to get the message.
Possibly, and I think that's such an astute point that you make, Joe. I think back to 2008. I wasn't as old in my business at that time. I was only 4 or 5 years in. But I remember there was a message from employers at that time that, hey, you should just be lucky that you kept your job because the person next to you got laid off. And going into 2020, my company experienced over a 50% decline in revenue. And you saw this big disruption, and you could see the employers saying, we're going to use this as an excuse to lay more employees off and get more leverage over those employees that stay. And I really do think that did backfire, but it backfired after they pushed it so long for so many decades. One example is we can't even get a $15 national minimum wage passed. And if we were to set the minimum wage along with productivity, it wouldn't be $15, it'd be $25 an hour. So it's been $7.25 for all these years. That's just one of so many policies where we've continued to squeeze right. Workers. Employers have continued to do it, and they're finally facing some consequences, but it's been a long time coming, and the pendulum's just swung a little bit, not too far.
Yeah, you poke a lot of the bigger companies, Dan, and I know, having followed your Twitter feed, how you feel about this, but there are some who would question whether, a mom and pop shop or a smaller business can afford to do, not necessarily the $15 minimum wage, but to pay a wage that they can afford, I guess, that would retain their top employees.
Well, I appreciate you saying that because, we're a credit card processing company. I deal with mom and pop shops every day. And just down the street from me, there's a place called Rachel's Bagels. And the owner, Paul, his staff raves about him. They talk about how he's the best boss they ever had. And he, too, had very little turnover. He can't afford the $70,000 starting pay that we have at Gravity Payments, but he gives them so much in terms of loyalty, development, really caring and investing in those employees. And so do people need to raise wages? Absolutely. Do we as a society need to do things like provide health care for Paul's employees so that he can pay them even more? Absolutely. But at the end of the day, it's really about making that investment in your employees, not always taking from the employees.
It seems so simple, Dan, and it's always been the case, I guess. If you want to keep your employees, take good care of them. But it seems like these companies, a lot of them are realizing that right now. I'm wondering, you also on Twitter encouraged people to ask for a raise or quit, or even organize, because you're in the end helping yourself and workers everywhere.
Exactly. If you take the wrong end of the stick, if you don't stand up for yourself against an employer, which I know it's very intimidating, right? Especially if you don't have a lot of wiggle room with your finances, it's very intimidating to negotiate with your employer. But when you can take a stand up against them, you create room for other people, and you actually make the entire system better. You make the system better for other people, and in the long term, it's true that it's better for employers also, because if employers make their employees happy, the employees will make the customers happy, and you'll have a better business.
All right, Dan Price, Gravity Payments CEO. Good to see you again, Dan. Thanks for the time.
Thanks, Joe.
Thank you for watching. Click the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.